Hello, welcome back. I'm Tanya from Tanya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? I was talking to somebody about our cookie incident and realized I haven't told you about the cookie incident that happened this spring because it's still kind of scary as crap. But anyway, I want to my boys. Anyway, my two oldest boys went fencing for a friend, went to help fence for this friend. But anyway, they both have peanut and tree nut allergies. And this friend of theirs, the mom she's older than me. Okay, this guy is like my age. The friend, or a little younger, but whatever, okay? In the spectrum of things. She's very good about remembering people's food allergies. So she does not make peanut butter cookies and send them with the crew when they're fencing. However, my son's boss's wife made cookies, and they were chocolate chip peanut butter. Okay, now, I have found out that my oldest son does not taste his food when he's working. He just eats, because he was already through most of his cookie when my other son, who had taken a bite or two, was like, this tastes really funny, doesn't it? And that's when they realized they were eating peanut butter cookies in the middle of freaking nowhere. Okay, fast forward this. Oh, and they drove separately. So with one Benadryl between them, 2 EpiPens, my oldest gave the youngest a Benadryl, drove to the farmyard they were going to. I think he got a Benadryl from the guy there, and proceeded to drive to town. Now, my thing would be drive straight to the emergency room. No, they drove to their sister's house. So in the midst of this, unknowingly to me, I get a phone call from my oldest daughter, and she's like, have you talked to the boys lately? And I'm like, no, they're fencing. And she's like, okay, don't panic. They accidentally ate peanut butter cookies, and they're on their way to town to their other sister's house. In the midst of me chewing them out and telling them to go to the emergency room, and my youngest of the two telling me it'll buff, I wanted to smack him. They proceeded to puke, okay? I mean, it's good because it gets it out of their system. And so my son calls me back. I'm like, get your ass to the ER now. So amongst this shuffling, which is crazy, my daughter gets them to the ER, gets them both admitted, bouncing between the 2 rooms, keeping me posted, and it's utter chaos. Like, it's a mom's worst nightmare when you can't be there and you're trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, my youngest of the 2 gets discharged. My oldest is waiting to be discharged because he has a freaking rodeo that he is supposed to go to. At 5:30 that evening, he decided he was done because it started at 6. And he basically removed his IV and discharged himself. Proceeded to get dropped off at the rodeo and proceeded to ride his bull. Crazy, crazy. But, however, nobody at work knew he was allergic to peanuts. For the month after this incident, everybody was like, hey, you want a cookie? And he's like, I'm so done with cookies. Like, no. Yeah, so that was my cookie incident. It was just, hair-raising. And even now I think about it, and I'm just like, oh, gosh. The things those kids get into. Oh. But I'm always stressing, you need to ask. You need to think. You know, be aware. That was the cookie incident. Yeah, but today we're doing a soap. Another fall soap. Looks like a doozy. It's lots of fun. I will tell you all about it in the video. 3 things. Dream big, be true to you. You are worth it. And don't eat the cookies. And today we're doing the spiced cranberry. Yeah, I was really worried halfway through this, and I will explain all the details. As you can see, I am getting ready. I put my gloves on, I put my goggles on, I got my apron on, I got, my hair is up, and, there is my lye water. That is a way I cool it off when I'm in a hurry. Cold water, put my little metal container in there, and it sits there while I'm prepping my soap. So, this does have a lot of stearic, just like the apple cinnamon. And you're going to see why I poured it so slow, the apple cinnamon, because I don't in this one. I kind of forgot that I had added extra stearic. And it's a pretty solid bar, guys. It's a pretty hard bar. It's got like, it's almost 30 when you add the stearic and palmitic acids together. You know, really hard bar. As you can see, I dumped my lye solution totally in all at once. And here's where the problem comes in. Is this just me, you guys? Like, is this just me? But watch this. Like, I slowed it down for you so you can really pay attention. But look at how chunky my batter is. That is because the lye is like doubly attracted to the stearic compared to all the other oils. Yeah. Not that it won't, you know, smooth out. It does. And that's my point when it's like, just keep blending, just keep blending. I mean, you don't really want to keep blending, you know, with the immersion blender till you're at thick trace if you don't need to be. But, you know, it does let loose and let go. Like, one of these days we'll do another shave bar because I'm almost out. And, you know, I'll show you because it's like you just got to keep pressing on. So this is Spiced Cranberry. It is from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I was hoping for a more tart cranberry. Like, I love cranberries. I love the whole cranberries. I love the gelled cranberries, which are probably just the residuals of the whole cranberries, and they just boil it and add gelatin, I swear. I like dried cranberries. I like fresh cranberries. I just love that tart, you know, pucker your mouth cranberry. And that's what I was kind of hoping for here. Not quite. So, not quite, but that's because the fragrance notes are a little different. And you'll see those at the end. Now, my colors for this bar are Merlot Sparkle from Brambleberry. I do love that color. That is probably one of my favorites. And this is Voodoo from Mad Micas with a little bit of black oxide. It's an interesting color that you get when you do that because Voodoo is such a bright fuchsia color, pink color. I mean, it depends what you use it for, but, you know, really cool. Okay. Anyways, I'm pouring my white in half, or the rest of my batter in half, and I'm going to tint it with titanium dioxide in both bowls, okay? You know where this is going, right? If you don't, then I know you didn't watch the video before this one. The apple cinnamon. This is like literally almost close to the same type of pour as the apple cinnamon. So I'm going to mix my titanium dioxide in my bowl and make sure I don't have any clumps of titanium dioxide. And I shouldn't because it's diluted in water. But, you know, every once in a while you have that little baby clump in the soap that you see, you know. That's just me. And then mix my two colors together. Yep. And then I will be pouring them and doing the ta-da double bowl swirl. The double bowl drop swirl. There you go. That's it. I don't know what it's called. I really don't know if there's such a thing or is a thing. I don't know. But I was having so much fun doing it this way. I think it just gives you... Well, it depends on what your overall bar you want your bar to look like, right? So as I'm mixing this here, okay, I'm looking at this and going, there's something called a bacon bar of soap where you pour these colors and it looks like bacon. I kid you not. And as I'm pouring this, because it's pretty thick, which is, you know, partially the titanium dioxide too, you know, that will make your soap thicker. And that dark burgundy color isn't what's worrying me. It's this color right here that's worrying me. Yeah. And I just keep pouring because that's what you do, right? Ugly soap is a thing. Cute soap is a thing. It's all soap, right? It all has the same value in retrospect. It's just, you know, but, yeah, it's really worrying me at this point. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this looks like an absolute chunk of bacon. Tell me that doesn't look like bacon to you. The fatty white, the odd colored pinky portion, you know, before you cook it. And I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. Like, is this what's going to look like? Is this what my end result is going to be? I don't know. I mean, you know, I even asked my husband, I was like, does this look like bacon to you? And of course, you know, he kind of reads into it. He's like, no, of course not, you know. Did you want it to look like bacon? You can buy bacon fragrance oil. So, I mean, you know, if that was the case, if I was going for bacon, sure. But if I'm not going for bacon, I sure as heck don't want it to look like bacon soap, you know? And who the heck would want bacon scented soap? I don't know. There's probably people out there that love, well, my son loves bacon, but I don't know. He's never said anything about bacon flavored soap. So anyway, I just kept going, and I just did that. Yeah. And then I decided, no, I'm putting cranberry, seeds on this. Okay, I'm putting cranberry seeds on top of this, and I wanted more of a shelf for them to stand on. So that's why I ruined my cute top and did this instead. No swirly top for you. And then just some baby cranberry seeds on top, which, you know, half of them will fall off before the time they get anywhere, but that's the thing. See, popped and gelled, and does it still look like bacon? There it is. There it is. It could, from this side, it could be a slab of bacon, but it's a nice, solid, shiny bar. Seriously, love this recipe. Beautiful, solid, shiny bar. This is actually, when you look at the saponified and unsaponified saponifiables, when you go to the light calculator and it gives you all that information, this is actually a 50-50 split. I don't know if I've gotten close before, you know, where they're really close, which I like, but this was literally a 50-50 split. It had canola, castor, cocoa butter, olive, coconut, rice bran, sunflower tallow, stearic beeswax, don't judge me. It was a new recipe I was testing out. I do like it. And I do like these bars. There's no bacon about this. Look at them. They're super cute. They got the nice big swirls. They got the nice little swirls. The colors are pretty complementary. Pretty, I can't say similar because you can see the, you know, but really good. Really good. Look at that. Just cute. So cute. And all that worrying for nothing. It's okay to worry. You can see that line on that other one. That was from the cranberries. That's why I cut it on the side, because, you know, sometimes you drag a cranberry across the whole soap, and then you have this big line that you have to fix. And, you know, it's not a big deal, but, you know, botanicals, lilac buds, stuff like that you put on top. Cut the soap on the side. I don't know why I changed. I think I was losing so many cranberries that as the last three were cut more, you know, the other way. But yeah, those colors are super pretty. That one is just that orangey color. The other one's that beautiful dark maroon color. I'm not even sure which is which. I really think the Merlot was that dark color, but what the heck do I know? But anyway, these are super cute. Here are the fragrance notes for these bars. The tart cranberry, the cinnamon, and clove. That's what gives it its different smell. Here are the bars right after I cut them. And here are the bars once they are stamped, cut, and cured. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.